Hello, my name is Domi and I'm a sports coaching student. Welcome to my video series on talent in sport. In this series we will explore what is it that makes a talented athlete. This is the first video of the series and today we will explore the biological factors and their effects on the athletes. First, I would like to introduce the Biopsychosocial Model by UK Coaching. They believe that development happens through biological, psychological and social factors, and these factors often connect and play a significant role in human functioning. Today we will focus on the biological part of the model. Rees and colleagues stated that presence of certain genes can affect one's performance. T allele is associated with success in summiting. I allele is associated with fatigue resistance and endurance performance. D allele is associated with power, strength and sprint phenotypes. E4 variant of apolipoprotein E epsilon 4, also known as ApoE4, is associated with chronic neurological deficits. Collagen type 5 alpha 1 gene, also known as Col5A1, is associated with Achilles tendon and anterior cruciate ligament injury. Angiotensin I converting enzyme, also known as ACE, is absence rather than presence of the 287 base pairs. This means that the D allele is deleted and the I allele is inserted, leading to higher ACE activity. The Gene Athlete Project have found a relationship between actin alpha-3, also known as ACTN3, and vitamin D receptor, also known as VDR. This has an effect on strength and power, as vitamin D helps with calcium absorption, making the bones stronger. I would like to share with you the Judy case study. Judy's parents were both very active and played sports with her and her brothers from a very young age. Her father was a professional footballer as well as a keen tennis player. She was involved in many sports and even briefly turned professional. She became a qualified tennis coach at age 17 and became a full-time tennis coach in 1994. Later she went on to coach her sons, Andy and Jamie, who are both professional tennis players. This is where a statement by Rees and colleagues comes in. Because Judy's mother was very active throughout her life, it is likely that gene expression across the generations has occurred and Judy received the talent gene. Since she also was very active throughout her life, it's likely that she passed this gene on to Andy and Jamie. Gene expression across the generations can have important implications for the emergence of sporting talent, which we can clearly see with Andy and Jamie. And Judy talks about it herself. She also stated that from a young age, Andy and Jamie were involved in sports and physical activity, with various games requiring them to throw, catch, run and balance. She said that these games have set them on the road to the tennis stardom. And this is true, as it's likely that these games have stopped their talent genes from subduing. Another case study that I want to share with you is the Kenyan runners, as it's a known fact that they were exceptional athletes. Wilber and Pitsiladis have stated that Kalenjin tribe of Kenya has less than 0.1% of world's population, yet members of this tribe have together won nearly 50 Olympic medals in middle and long distance events. It is not surprising, therefore, that this remarkable geographical clustering has provoked assertions in the literature that Kenyans and Ethiopians have the proper genes for distance running. Fisher has stated that their success might be innate, as they have been subjected to genetic mutations due to evolution, with long legs, short torso and slender limbs. They run from a very young age to access education and jobs, as the area is very rural. This means that gene expression across the generations is likely to occur, and because people remain active for most of their lives, the talent gene stays active. This, combined with their high altitude environment, helps with increasing cardiovascular endurance as there is less oxygen in the air. The Kalenjin tribe has also been found to have a higher red blood cells count, which allows faster transport of oxygen around the body. This, combined with the high altitude environment and good genetic buildup, is likely to be what makes them so successful at distance running. So, is there a biological formula for talent? I wouldn't necessarily say that there is a formula, but there are definitely some elements that are common in successful athletes. Based on what we've covered today, I would say that there are particular genes that can definitely help an individual become a more successful athlete, and that gene expression is an extremely fascinating phenomenon. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!